Hello, we are BUSIGNERS. We are a consulting company that established the right people-centric approach to your challenge. Together with our clients, we design the best customer and employee experience, and thus the organizations and the businesses of the future. In these employee experience talks, we will share the vision and the experience of some experts from high-profile companies that are implementing employee experience inside their organizations. They are going to talk about topics such as culture, technology, workplace, and we will understand the context that led them to invest in this topic, the initiatives they have in progress, and their expectations for the future. Enjoy! Hi, welcome to the first episode of Employee Experience Talks. Today, me and Carmen,
hi Carla,
are going to talk about what is employee experience, why should organizations invest in having a good one, and what is the impact on employees, on customers, and on the business. So Carmen, in a nutshell, what is employee experience?
Yeah, that is a good question. So to answer that, we have to understand the meaning of experience. And we will start by the customer experience. We all are customers, and as customers we are changing. That means that we no longer want just a product or a service, we want to have good experiences. And the experience starts from the moment we feel the need, and we start looking for information online or physically. And it ends after we use the product or service. As employees, it is the same. We are changing. It means that we no longer want just a lifetime job with a good paycheck at the end of the month.
Even if that is important.
Of course it is important, but we want more. We want to have good experiences at work. You know, Gallup says that the employees are the consumers of the workplace.
Yeah.
And that is true. So that means that a good employee experience starts in the moment when we feel the need to change for a new job or to find the first job.
The first job, yeah.
And as I was talking about the customer experience, we will start looking for information online, physically, with our friends, with our family. And this employee experience ends when we leave the company, because we move to another job or because we go to retirement. But in the middle, we have a lot of touch points.
Yeah.
And we want to have good experience in everyone. We are talking about recruitment and selection. We are talking about in onboarding, development, performance reviews, and
also the outboarding.
Yeah, also the outboarding. So this means that it is important to have good experience in every step of the employee life cycle. So, in a nutshell, I would say that an employee experience is the journey that an employee has with an organization in every step of the employee life cycle. So, Carla, we are talking about customer experience and employee experience. They seem to walk hand in hand. Is it true?
Yeah, it is, and it is becoming a very critical issue in organizations all over the world. Even if we are talking about private organizations or public organizations, understanding that the value they provide must be truly built and grounded on people's expectations and needs. Only then they can really understand that the value they provide is the most important part to design a good customer experience. Only in this way they can deliver meaningful products and meaningful services, and with this they will have happier clients, more loyal clients, and of course that is good for business. But to deliver a good customer experience, you need to have engaged employees. If people who are responsible to deliver that experience don't feel committed to the task, if they don't understand why they are doing what they are doing, if they don't have the resources to perform in the way we have designed it, if they don't feel recognized, how can they deliver happy moments to customers? So this relationship is becoming so strong that one of the trends is like the same person is responsible both for customer and employee experience strategy. And that's why us designers, we understanding that we are using our experience with customers to design employee experiences. But we always come to a challenge with our clients, and that is why they ask us, why should I invest in a good employee experience? So let's talk a little bit about that.
Sure. So when we talk about the business value of the employee experience, we have to think of different points of view. We have to think of the point of view of the employee, the customer, and the business itself, or the organization itself. So from the point of view of the employee, it means that they know what are their role. They know the purpose, they know the values, and they know the culture of the organization. They know how to perform, they know how to deliver a good customer experience. They know what is expected from them because their manager tell them.
Good communication.
They have, good communication. They have a feedback culture. And it's an organization where people feel free to express their opinions in a constructive way, of course. In an organization where we have a good employee experience, people feel committed, people feel engaged. And you can see that people go to work because they want to go to work, not because they need to go to work. So from the point of view of the customers, of course, they have a good customer experience. They have a good experience with us.
Engaged employees deliver good customer experience.
Just like you said before. And from the point of view of the organization, what do we have? We have loyal and happy customers that recommend us to family and friends. We have loyal and happy employees that recommend us to other high talent individuals and that make good opinions of our organization in websites like Glassdoor. And it is an innovative and competitive organization. Okay, so this is the business value of employee experience.
But coming back to the employee's point of view, I think it's important to understand what is happening today inside organizations. And again, according to Gallup that you already mentioned, only 15% of employees say they feel engaged.
That's incredible, right?
At work, And what do we see? We see that employees are feeling overwhelmed with the amount of work they have to do, drowned in information, in emails, stuck in endless meetings, and in boring, sometimes boring, sorry to say that, but in boring trainings, stuck in those endless meetings, as I was saying. So they have no time to do their job.
That's a problem.
And also, which I think it's even more important, they complain a lot about the complexity of process, about having to deal with a large number of apps and softwares, and missing, that you already mentioned also, clear and objective communication from leaders. And what we are doing now, sometimes looking for solutions in the same places and creating defragmented experiences. So it's really critical to focus on employees' needs, on employees' expectations, also on the different profiles of employees, because they are not the same. We are not talking about designing an experience for each employee, but for profiles of employees. But that experience has to be also aligned with the company's culture, values, and with the company's strategy. And this is a truly important matter, and we have to think how we can design employee experience.
Yeah. Well, many HR professionals are still obsessed with engagement surveys and having better engaged numbers. But the truth is that they don't know why people feel disengaged, simply because they don't ask. So if we want to design a good employee experience, we have to start by asking employees what are their needs and expectations. We have to have an holistic knowledge of the organization. We have to have a mindset of human focus, human-centered approach, and we have to get out of process and become more focused on giving experiences. So to design a good experience, we have to involve employees in defining what is the challenge, what is the problem inside the organization.
But also in designing the solutions.
Of course, co-creating the solutions, because there isn't a one-size-fits-all, you know. As you said before, people have different needs, different expectations, and the organizations have different strategies. So we have to design a good employee experience aligned with the strategy and the culture of the organization.
So to make a wrap-up, a good experience doesn't happen by chance. It has to be designed, right?
Yeah.
And we cannot forget that to deliver good customer experience, employees need to feel engaged. They need to feel that the company truly cares about them. They need to feel that their work is meaningful, that they are creating value not only for customers, but also for themselves and for the business, right?
Yeah.
So I think, you know, our last message should be that we have to reinvent organizations. I think we have to make them more simpler, more agile, more human-centric, as you said. We need organizations that really voices their people, empower their people, right?
That cares about
people. Yeah. So, thank you for watching. Do not miss our next episodes. Bye.